Good morning, everybody. It is day 3 of our epic Alaska journey. It is travel day, so today we are leaving Kings Acres Campground in Regina, Saskatchewan, and we are driving to Eagle Valley Park Campground in Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. So we start off every travel day morning by emptying the black tanks and the gray tanks. What we do first is pull our Valterra valve open. We test with a little bit of gray water to make sure that there is no leaks in our sewer system, and then we'll shut that off. We'll empty the black tanks, and then we will also flush the black tanks. Now, when I flush the black tanks, I typically will shut the valve, put 5 gallons of water in after I've emptied the black tank, and then I'll open it back up so that we can see if the water's coming out clean. If the water's coming out clean, we know that we have effectively washed out our black tank. Once we know that the black tank is cleaned out, we will close the black tank valve. We'll put about 4 gallons of water into the black tank before we take everything apart, so that when we put in the liquefied toilet treatment into the toilet, they'll have some water to mix with. It also gives the black tank slushing as we're driving down the road to help keep that black tank clean. Now, one of the things that we highly recommend is that you have a water meter on the hose that you're using to flush out your black tank. We also put a water pressure gauge onto our black tank hose because of a valve that is located underneath our bathroom sink that could possibly get ruined if the water pressure was too high from the campground. One thing that I do every travel day is I get up on the roof and make sure that there's nothing on top of our slides. We're parked under a tree right now, so there's a good possibility that there is some debris up on our tops of our slides, and I want to make sure that's all cleaned off. Now, Brinkley makes it pretty easy to get up on the roofs because of this railing that's on the top also. And I've got this long broom with a telescoping handle that allows me to sweep off any of the debris that's on top of these slides. Just a couple of things on one of the slides. That's it. One advantage to having a flagpole buddy is I can put the broom right into that, so it makes it easy for me to get up and down using both of my hands. Hello everybody, welcome to day 4 of our epic Alaska journey.
We are waking up on a beautiful morning of June 1st.
Yesterday was a travel day, as you know. We left Regina Saskatchewan, and we drove to Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. Boy, and yesterday leaving, the smoke, it came back in again yesterday. We drove the Trans-Canadian Highway the entire trip until we got to Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. So it was about a 4.5-hour drive yesterday.
And it cleared up probably a couple hours past Regina. The smoke cleared up.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a really beautiful day yesterday. It was in the, I want to say the 80s yesterday here. And we're at this beautiful campground called Eagle Valley Park Campground right outside of Maple Creek. And this campground is beautiful. The sites are a little weird because they're not really a pull-through site. They're like a pull off site.
It's kind of like, yeah, pull along, pull off the road that goes through the campground. But then you have this beautiful area that's all green and trees, and Ruby loved it because there's lots of birds she could watch. And your sewer is on the road side, and then all your other hookups are on the other side, so you just have to wrap things underneath the trailer. And
other than that, we're just going to kind of relax here today and take things easy. We'll get ready for travel. Tomorrow's another travel day. Tomorrow we're off to Cochrane, Alberta, which is on the west side of Calgary, where we're going to be staying for 2 nights. That's where we're at right now. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can get a notification when our next video comes out. And until then, safe travels, stay adventurous,
and keep living that real trailer life.
Bye-bye.
See ya.